Okay, it is the most happening show, the most happening and talked about show in the land on the spot. A show that hosts your celebrities from soccer stars, actors, business people, socialites, as well as musicians. Joining me in studio is the controversial, talented, multi-award-winning hip-hop star, King of Bars. You know what I mean? Born Tinashe Gonzora. Is none other than the King of Bars. T Gons, aka Imwembeo. So welcome on the spot. He has been releasing hits after hits from Zenyu Kure Kure. They collaborate. That he collaborated with Aishan Pachi Hip Hop, Mufaro Kwamuri, Rabaguri just now, Hurombo. The list is endless, And tonight he tells us how it started. Akazitanga say Vakomana ari, why he chose the hip hop genre, as well as clear some controversies, that okay in the music industries. Maseko's momo, but ari pano Vakomana wajo. King, salute.
Hola. What's good, bro?
Everything is good. How are you?
Good to be here. Good to be talking to you, man.
Okay. I can see, I can tell. You're so excited, man.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to be here, you know. I always like to make sure I go to the dissemination of information.
So to talk about compliments of the new season. Okay.
Yeah, you too, man. I feel great. Tutotenda mdala God, kutakwanisa kushika zwara na sitira penyu, and we thank God tufana kutomtenda because upenyu inde wake, and he's been keeping us, and we're ready to go for the new year. I call this 2023.
2020 free, not 3, it's free.
2023.
Okay, why? Why? Oh yeah, okay, nice.
Yeah, we're gonna be real. Yeah,
nice one. And how have you been? I'd say my weeks are come industry Masekozo.
Well, to be very honest, brah, I'm really thankful to the Almighty. It's been doing well. It's been happening well for T-Gons ever since 2015 with my first hit. January, and the music igadzira ichingosinga muvanhu, nyika yese, nyika dzakatenderedza Zimbabwe. So zvanga zvichitifambirawo, we've been doing shows, zvichitifambira. So to be honest, I just want to thank God Almighty for zvaari kutitira musically.
That's great. And in March 2019, you were attacked by robbers while it's coming from the studio. And it must have been a horrific experience. How are you now?
Well, pawatotanga totaura nyaya ndo pandabva ndafunga kuti I'm sorry, I have a scar. Yeah, of course, ndakasangana nehora paipaya, but as well, I'm thankful to God the Almighty, because I'm okay. I've been okay, and pane nguva yekutoti ndaitombotyika kudhara, but I'm okay, and ndongoramba ndichitenda Mwari. Yeah.
To those just joining us, we're talking to T Gons, Vakomana hip hop Aripanaba, to tell us more about the his music and other controversies here as Nongo associated needs that Aripado to tell us everything. So T Gons, I have noticed that in most of your songs there is a line that you always bring in Uchitio Imwembeo. So tell us about that, T Gons. Is this some kind of a signature or what?
Well, Imwembeo is my other name, I still remember when I was in primary school, Kuruzio, primary school, that's Kumfakwase.
Oh yeah.
Class, I was very good at school, yes, yet I was very mischievous and stuff. So Manonzi made them says, Manonzi made them says, Gondola is going to Imwembe, because I go guarantee so yeah, so yeah, that's Imwembe for you today.
So that a signature.
Yeah, Ndopandakangotangira, so Imwembeo is just a tag. It's next to my name. It's next to my name, T Gons. I enjoy it, and I just believe I'm different. I'm different in my own way, just like any other person. Sekandotoziyo kuti fingerprint ndinewana panonge that's Imwembeo. Yeah.
And you have been in the game for quite a long time. You started freestyling in your teenage days and released your first album when you were only 16 years old.
Yeah, true.
Take us back a bit, T Gons.
Well,
how did it start?
All right. As a kid, like in Chirimwana Mdiki, primary, I've always been a person who enjoys music as a whole, to be honest. Ndotoziyana wairevesa Tina, you know, ana samanyemba chichi, you know, kaitwana na tonga imoyo, you know, like I just enjoyed music. But now, when I was around Form 1, I started to develop a strong liking for hip-hop music, you know. I was listening to a lot of guys like Tupac. You see the t-shirt I'm wearing? Yeah, you're wearing I listened to a lot of Tupac. I listened to Cannibas. There's a guy called Cannibas. He's a real hip-hop god. I was listening to all hip-hop music and 50 Cent, which is Oya, you know, and a Big L, you know, like LL Cool J. Yes. We are even locally. I was a serious Maskiri fan. You understand? Oh. So all these things, Jagangondi Godzilla to be who I am, because I was concentrating more on the freestyling side of things. Kana chiti freestyling, we're saying making music, rapping, poetry in flow, in rhymes from the top of your dome, which you fungira ipapo. So yeah, no kutanga kwanda kaita. So 2014. I remember there was a freestyle battle in Platinum Entertainment. Ekuti like vanga vambotenderera Harare yese, you know, vachita ma rap battles, vakaenda kunana mashingo and stuff, pachinzi munhu achawina that battle ndiye achazoenda kumaZim Hip Hop Awards to contest like pamberi pevanhu. So that was in 2014. So inini ndakazongoenda on the final, vanhu vatotenderera nyika yese, you know. And then ndovandanoti inapana munhu anondikunda kurapa. I want to battle this. I remember panga patone majaji akati, oh, you know, those days, that was in 2014. Then I managed to kupesera tazonoita a draw na Noble Styles. Wow. Who was like anonzi Noble Styles. He was doing like for achitama competitions and stuff. So ndakazongoenda ku maZim Hip Hop Awards. Then by crowd reaction, ndovandanotora the first hip hop award in 2014. That was the best freestyle artist. So kubva ipapo zvakangondi itira kuti zvinhu zviite easier for me, you know, with the music.
Open more doors for you.
Yeah. Ndakazongoona zvenyu atotanga kutorira. I want to thank Star FM because I see song yekuti ndakanyatsoita a proper release. Yes. Then ndakungonzwa zvenyu. Yeah, that was in 2015. Yes. And then I enjoyed it. I still remember kuti zvenyu yakaita 9 weeks it was number 1, right?
That's true.
That was in 2015. Then Tichino by Papo, I released my album in 2016. That's Hip Hop Yeku Ghetto Volume 1. Ndopa ndakazodzokera ma songs akaita sana urombo. Urombo ndakaita 2008. Cindy just came to the studio in the Track Records. You know the female musician named Cindy.
Cindy, yeah.
Ndoba anzwa urombo yandanga ndakaita ndo, but I'm offering to put a chorus for this kid. Ndakanditori mschool uniform, you know. So now in 2016 with the popularity of Zhenyu, ndopatika bataita redo the track, that's urombo. Ndopatika nobuditsa Hip Hop Yeku Ghetto Volume 1. It did very well. Ndopanga panana ma ex angu ana chirungu, you know, ndopataitanga kuti hip hop itange kunyatso sing in the streets in Zim, because people were not really appreciating the sound like in terms of kuma shows kana chi maZim Hip Hop artist angozikanwanza anoimba chi music ichirirarira ku radio kana kuti then no shows, nothing else. So tistakazonotanga kunodaro
ma shows manje.
Yeah, ma shows akatanga kuita achiuya, you know. 2017 ndichizoenda ku Senegal for a conference there. Yeah, that was in 2017. Then 2019 ndopa ndakazofeature na Aisha tikaita That's Kure. Ndatobuditsa Best Male of Volume 1 as well as 2. You know, it was just a lot of tracks. My songs esa inzikwa nevan kushika patiri nasi, you know. I've just been releasing music. 2019 ndopa tikazoita Kure ndichizoenda ku UK. 2020 ndichinoita Best Male of Volume 2 with the features from Anababa Harare, you know, Freeman, you know, just a lot of guys on Wari Pepapo. Tichingoramba takadaro up to here. 13th of April I released Hip Hop Yeku Ghetto Volume 2 now. So that's the music we've been putting, and I'm loving the growth and I'm loving the support here to Kupiwa, and I thank you.
Nice one. And let's talk about your life. I mean, your love for music, T-Guns. Do you take it from someone in your family? Is it in your bloodline?
Well, you know, like my uncle, I have an uncle who used to play jazz music. He was a guitar player. That's the only guy with the background. And from him, next to me, my background, I'm in a musical background. But in me personally, I'm a person who really loves music. And I've really done it. Yeah, I've made a lot of songs.
So you're not far away. It's hip hop only, or maybe, or some. Are you still
So what happened now, hip hop now, with the understanding of hip hop, hip hop is a culture. Unlike Sungura, you know, Sungura Tongozot, it's a music type, Rumba, it's a music type, but hip hop is a culture. It touches on dressing, it touches on DJing, it touches on MCing, it's poetry, you understand? The lifestyle and everything. So I remain hip hop, but with music now, with the popularity, you see Pandagazo Tora Nama 2020, it was a very big award for me, the outstanding male musician. And Chandaka Kwanisa research and that was like an award, is not gonna any hip hop artist agambo nominated.
Oh, really?
That's outstanding male musician Nama Awards.
Wow.
So it was the first nomination and the win. So with that, which is on that award, I felt kuti I need to grow bigger.
So utopisa kachikomana.
Dr. Pisa kwa
Dr. Pisa.
Yeah,
Dr. Pisa kwa.
Thank God, because we keep growing, you understand? So now I'm fusing music, I'm fusing hip hop with other types of music, you know, so which
is very good, a good thing as well. And we are live on the Cypher Facebook page right now, talking to T Gons kana mchango Tibada right now. Chikomana imwe mbeu ari mu studio nasi achazoboti drop it on my bars, you know, later on. And T Gons, I'm assuming that the time you released your first album, you were still in school, right?
Yeah, true. When I released my first album, I was still in school.
School, So how were you handling school and music?
You know, school has always been an in thing for me. You understand?
Yeah.
It has always been an in thing for me. You know, even my A level, I had 13 points.
13 points?
Yes.
King.
Though, like, you know, I loved literature.
Magachi master game.
Takachi master.
And amidst of all that, what were your parents saying? Who does the music but the fashion as well?
Like Inini, you know, my parents have always been proud of me. To be honest, everything that I did, you know. So they've always been proud of me, like to a greater stage. Those are certainly a very confident person because they've always believed in me.
You
know. I remember, like, do you know what did you know Agawandisa?
Serious?
I used to play for Caps United.
Bora.
I played for Caps United under 14.
Gishon
Tini was my coach.
I didn't
understand. That. I used to play soccer. So I'm a person akagara achingoita zvinhu zvaanoda achizvikona. I understand.
I like the part where you say, do you know did you know
did you know
what else did we
never did you know
did you know that
I'm the first hip hop artist to be on 1 million views with Kure.
Million views?
Yeah.
First hip hop?
Yes. I'm the first hip hop artist to win best artist at Star FM.
At Star FM, yeah, I remember
Star
that
FM
one. Awards, I remember that one as well.
I'm the first hip hop artist to get that award.
Yes.
So, you know, like my record breaks, I go to hip hop, we believe in those things.
Wow.
Like, we need to stay motivated, you understand? So I've always been enjoying this. That is why music is the only thing that I do. And
you mentioned about 13 points in A level.
Yeah.
So how far did you go with your education?
And now because I love music. Then ndakazoita journalism. Then I have a diploma in journalism. One of the news presenters here ndakadzidza naye.
Okay.
Milton Nyabanga.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you did journalism?
Yeah, I did journalism. I'm a journalist by profession.
So you wanted to be a journalist, or maybe I'm going to offer something else?
Well, it was the love for entertainment as well, you understand? It was the love for entertainment.
Yes.
Yes. That was it.
Nice. So you have so many accolades in your name, and like you said, your first ever being best freestyle artist courtesy of Zim Hip Hop Awards in the year 2014. How did that make you feel, given that you had started pushing my works since 2008?
Yeah. You know, to be honest, it made me feel like I played a very pivotal role in the success ya hip hop today. Because tangata kukwanisa kutanga kuita my shows, you know, like with the growth yaitikapa. Right now tutofara kutona hip hop now yashika njimbo dzese, understand? That is why you see T Gons anokwanisa kuenda at any Zim Dance show achingowana the same reception as other guys. And we know Zim Dance has more numbers.
Yeah.
we know Zim Danso has more numbers.
You agree that?
Like it's not a secret.
Mm-hmm.
By imagine
Zim Danso kuma one.
Zim Danso, you know, Diwane Waka especially my Zimbabweans,
yes.
by a huge margin. If you compare that to Zim hip-hop.
Yeah.
This is not just internet. You know. Hip hop, you know, zomboandira ku internet,
yes,
anashada achitaura taura zvinhu zvakuti anashada vazwa kutowana kana mabhebhere nenyaya yekutaura taura nyaya dzekutika entertainment target. Everything now is on entertainment pa internet waziya, but Zim Danso yakapinda like midzi muvanhu vakawanda, and we should respect that. And they have the biggest artist in the country. That's where Winky comes from.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
So Zim Danso is a big genre. And then Daitofara Pateto hip hop itange kusinka in.
Nice.
So today that's where we are.
Are you on that collab? I mean his album Rawingi?
Even if I was, I wouldn't tell you.
Oh, yeah. Why?
Because I'm not supposed to do that, you know. Mukoma Winky is very professional. Yeah.
So okay, since pachiri kudropa maybe katimbonyarara timbonera ngirona zongobuda any direct Tig featuring Tig on this.
Kubuda kana kusabuda.
So you gained popularity after the release of Zhenyu Tig. Would you agree with me when I say Zhenyu ndo yakakupa yakusaba mepe sokudaro?
Well, I'll agree with you if you say kuti Zhenyu ndo yakandisa pa mepe zvekudaro kuti ndikwanise kutanga kunyatsozikanwa nevanhu vakawanda. Like it's the first song yakakwanisa kutanga kuita nditange kuita ma shows. Ndo song yakakwanisa kuita ndisvike pakuenda kana ku Senegal. You know, chinoita the Shoko Festival thing and stuff.
Yes.
And yeah, I was representing
Zimbabwe.
So yeah, we can say Zhenyu ndo yakatangidza.
And Zhenyu became an anthem, you know, getting airplay everywhere. How was that moment for you, knowing Dior?
It was a great moment because even at the end of the year, you know, my days ekutanga tichiri kuvhunduka mbiri and stuff tetoteerera kana ma radio, and Zhenyu was the biggest track on Star FM in 2015.
Yes.
Because I still remember it was number 3 at the end of the year.
Yeah.
The first track and the second track were international.
Wow.
So Jaiti motivator, we loved it. Yeah.
And from that time to date, you never looked back. You know, you have managed to stay afloat despite the imaging of new artists coming in the scene, the likes of Holy 10, Votes, JT. How do you maintain your consistency?
Well, I think my time in the game and my love for the game maintained that. Because now what happens, music, yes, Godzilla, you know, since 2009 is kushika panapa. Yes, yaingosinka muvanhu, you understand? Yaisinka muvanhu zvisingaite zvekuti people know that music. Of which, like, our main source of income as musicians is shows. So I've been going for shows, vanhu vachiuya vakawanda vachiimba all my songs ese, even asina kurira kana pa radio. So it feels great kuti takwanisa kudaro. I see vamwe vanhu vanongaita awapera wadai stuff. Tinotozvifarira futi kozika ndo life yedu, you know, and we keep on making music.
As a young boy who was coming from the ghetto in Mufakose, trying to make ends meet, what are some of the obstacles, you know, you faced on your way up?
Okay. Like the first obstacle, obviously, you know, sangana nemunhu wese, it's monetary, you know. And I thank God that most of people, like when I understand now, I believe. So yeah, Maria guy see the but now after fame, people after fame wanataka kukuona na imwe way. So it's hard for you to maintain your level. You understand? Shinenge jango hard because wanangu kuti saka wakufana kudai so. Saka wakufana kudai so. Saka kuno matchanisa the popularity and the lifestyle now. It has been a hassle, you understand? That was one of the problem. Then imwe problem and I wanna IT and equity, like I think like this is a journalistic problem. Yekuti ndakaona sekunge in terms of journalism, my journalists akawanda vari like they are not apolitical. Understand, they take sides, like worry, like zivana and stuff, like it really affects the music because we are gonna chitamba na uyo apapo, you know, like zvinhu zvese nanyatso. But to the other hand, like zvinhu zvaitipa futi kusimba, you know, so that we keep growing. I think ndoma obstacles that anongosangana nemunhu wese.
You mentioned about fame. So what has fame done, I mean, for you, and what kind of doors has fame opened for you?
Okay. In terms of doors, like obviously monetarily, you know, like Inini, I'm a person who chose to do music and music only. You understand?
Yeah.
Even the car that I drive it because of music.
Music.
You know, yeah. So, mbiri, it's not particular my relationships. Never vanenge vasiri kana kuita music, and they can help you with other things and stuff. You understand?
Yeah.
At the same time, mbiri kubatsira kuita more responsible as a person. Because we're going to go on, if I can be this big, I have to be responsible. That is how I personally managed to get out of the drug life. Because drug life, I come like 2 years, confusion. But I like it because now I can teach people from experience. I'm not ashamed to say that. And I thank God kuti ndakasiya. And echishuwo changu
through rehab or
yeah, Shigaba yakazondendesa ku rehab. That was ku SA.
Okay.
I went there for like a month.
Yeah.
Then everything started to shape up.
Wow.
So we're on the way. Yeah.
Okay. I like that. And we're just to open up zema drugs because the generation zvakanyanya. And kuti uzoenda kunoitwa rehab yawatarimizva yoyi. Was it a choice, or maybe someone said to you, Tigons, this is wrong?
I can say this was like 50% of a choice, as well as help from Shigaba. Shigaba, they are my distributors. They really believe in me, you understand?
Yeah.
So, later, that decision, I've been depressed, I've been through other situations and stuff. So, it just got to a point, we just had to make that decision. And takashika pa kurealize that ndiri munhu anoteerwa nevanhu vakawanda. There are a lot of people anototi I want to be like T-Gons.
I
want to do what T-Gons does.
You're like a role model.
Yeah, so now the issue is try to lead people in doing the right things.
Right thing.
Yeah.
I like that about you, Holy Ten. I mean, in the T-Gons, sorry.
I
hosted the Holy Ten last week. Like Wednesday, he was on that chair.
Okay.
So yeah, my apologies. So, you know what, T-Gons? Chaunofunga chino leader one into drug abuse or my drugs. Chi, especially my youngsters and also our artists as well.
It's the economy, nekushaika kwemabasa, as well as bad influence.
But Takatasa, all right, let's talk about bad influence.
Yeah.
Let's talk about kushaiko kwemabasa.
Yeah.
When it comes to, let's say, Mimi same artist.
Yeah.
It's not affect how?
Well, like, what do you mean it should not affect how it says my artist? Like, what do you mean?
When you say as an artist, I think it's a profession on its own.
Yeah.
Meaning to say, you as an artist, you're not looking for any other job, unless maybe you can only go. Okay. So there's no affect how you explain.
Well, as an artist, you don't go affect in that same way. You understand? What stage are you as a person in life? Are you on a growth process, or but you don't go affect everyone?
Yeah.
Even when I go a lawyer, I don't go affected.
Yeah.
You understand? If the economy is down, I feel like economy yeah.
Okay, and tinoona manga musicians vekuti vachangotanga soka anenge ari very humble, Tigons anenge ari very very humble, down to earth. Amino chi akazongodai so mbichana so angoita mbiri akapinda mstyle atochinja unhu wake akuratidza chisuperstar. In your case, do you think fame has changed you?
Personally, on that question, I feel like people can answer for me because everybody knows me. I feel like I should make a sense with kana kuchifonera. So kuzvifonera kunoitika vanhu vanovhunduka mbiri. I believe it is zvinoita zvichizochinja with time.
Okay.
Because we are on different stages. Pane kumwe kuvhunduka mbiri kunobva kwatodhomotsa zvinhu zvese.
Yeah.
But it's always good kuti patinoita mbiri we take it with responsibility and realize kuti zvinhu zvese zvatiri kuita zvine basa.
Great. And what is the weirdest or craziest thing that a fan has ever done in your presence?
Okay, the craziest thing. Okay.
Yeah.
There is this guy in Kadoma. Akashika akabvisa mfano wangu arapa apa akati ndikukumbirawo kuita se kukupa mari yekuti wewe auchalinka na T-Gons because inini ndindakulinka naye. Then ababa saying $200 but ndikukumbira wewe kuti ndikubereke tutorwa photo ndova ndakupa imwe mari. Like we took pictures like I think for like 10 minutes. Achingowedzera mari, I was with Terry Africa. That was really fun.
Wow. Really fun, yeah. I like that. And my baby.
Kuti mababy chive.
Apana zanomboita like in your presence. Oh, T-Gone, something like that.
You know, that happens a
Usnagana
lot.
kuzvitarisira.
That happens a lot. You know, motikari yangu inogara ichingounganirwa.
Yeah.
Everywhere I am. And yeah, I love it.
How do you manage that?
I manage that zvakangonaka because I've been in the game for long. I manage it zvakangonaka.
Nice.
Yeah.
And pane yatakanzwa ka anzi makagadzwa pachigaro in the hip hop streets as the king of freestyling mambo bars.
Yeah.
Ever heard of that? No, is it?
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Do you agree that you are the king of freestyling?
I agree that I'm the king of freestyling hip hop and I'm the king of Zim hip hop.
You're the king of Zim hip hop.
Yes.
Wow. So there's a bit of but out in the say
I'm the king of Zim hip hop.
King his Zim hip hop. I mean the king of Zim hip hop.
Yes.
Last week, like I said, I hosted Holy 10 and he said he is the king of hip hop.
Yes.
In the fact, and in fact, he said he is the best artist in Zimbabwe. I am the king of Zim music. What's your take on this one?
Personally, I believe that every musician and Oyimba should believe that they are the best.
In fact, now tumbonzwa mashoko acho akataura. Then also do your response.
Okay.
Kuma shoko a Holy 10. Okay.
I believe that I am the king of Zim hip hop. I believe that I am the king of Zimbabwean music as a whole. Yes, I stand as the biggest and the best artist in Zimbabwe.
The king of music.
The king of music.
Not hip hop.
All of the music.
So what are you saying about Babashiro? Well, Babashiro is the king of Sungura.
We're not trapping me into saying Gundana Babashiro Wadaba.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm saying the king of music at the moment.
Dwe. Okay, you heard him. That's Holy 10. What's your take on this one, T-Guns?
Well, the fight rapanzi I believe.
Yeah.
And then into the kune vamwe vanhu vanobelieve kana mumombe makamonzwa kuti pano vamwe vanotobelieve kunamata mombe.
Right.
It's just a belief and I think it's good for every person. Yeah, I think it's good. Munhu wese anofanira kungozvibelieve kuti ari the best version zvaanoita. Chakaipa kuzozvita founder.
All right.
Yeah.
You see found.
Founder izobude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Saka urikuwirirana nemashoko emukomana.
Handisi kuwirirana nemashoko ake ka. Asi ndiri kuwirirana nemaitiro ari kuita zvinhu zvake.
All right.
Yeah.
Saka iwe watoo you are the king of hip hop.
I'm the king of hip hop.
Iye akadaro saka who is the king now? Who is who now?
The king is me.
Not him.
Not him. Ko yakazoita king rini.
So what determines a king?
What determines a king is being a king.
Okay.
What determines a king is being a king.
Like how tokusiyanisa ise how do you differentiate iwewe na Holy 10?
Kana tiri pa Star FM ka tikuti tikumbogumira kana Star FM muno nditi inini I'm the one who got the best artist award panapa and I'm a hip hop artist. Kana tiri kuti takumbodila National Arts Merit Awards yemunyika medu. I was the outstanding male musician like 2 years ago. Kana tiri kuti mazim hip hop awards akawanda. I have the most hip hop awards.
So you're the king.
So I'm the king.
I hope he's listening. Okay. So do you have the industry friends?
Yeah, I do have industry friends. A lot of them.
Then I know much. Your friend?
A lot. Anna K Chaps, Gary Tight. I have a good relationship with Baba Harare. You know, Freeman. You know, just a lot.
Yeah, Vakomana.
A lot. Vakomana.
Exactly. And I asked about that question because I have noticed that you somehow get mixed up in social media beef. You know, I remember Nyaye Humambo, you keep king of hip hop with Holy 10. Was it for the likes or you get real beef? Social media, like what was started my manjaba. Is it for the likes or
things for likes? Me, I don't do things for likes. I do things as they are. Like for instance, you can say Kutinini, I'm beefing anyone. I don't beef anyone. I'm just real with everyone. I call it being real. Yeah.
There's a time that you clashed with Modiwa Hood. You know, after he claimed that he was the best rapper and said he can prove it. You responded saying in a court, you've been against me a couple of times and I let you. Now I am just being real with you. All hell broke loose and you are catching feelings. I don't need your forgiveness. Use it to forgive yourself. Close quote. What was that about?
Well, I'm very sensitive with anything to do with God and Christianity as a religion, and the good one mix Christianity and music. Nenzira yekudaro sezvinoichita mudiwa but I like mudiwa. He's a good person. He's a good person. That was just being hip hop. That was being hip hop.
Just being hip hop.
Yeah, that was just
sometimes not real.
That was
sometimes
being
drama.
Yeah, that was being hip hop. Chimkoma changu chai.
At one point Kiki Bad threatened to expose you, and this is what she had to say. You are mad because you didn't get a piece of my dash, a close court. I can't even say that on air. What is the relationship like with Kiki Bad?
Kiki Beres is a good friend of mine. She's a good friend of mine.
So maingonakirwa zveni?
No, taisanakirwa. Ndo zvanga zvatoitika.
Ipatime yacho iyoyo
ipapo ndo zvanga zvatoitika ipapo.
But pauti zvanga zvatoitika waitoda here zvemashuwa?
Aiwa no, yanga isitomboziri nyaya iyoyo.
Okay. Anga kutosangana nyaya dzacho.
You know what? Kiki Beres, like vanhu vanofunga kuti Kiki Beres ndakatanga kumuziva kana last year, so takatanga kuzivana kudhara. That was like in 2014. We've had a relationship since 2014. She was part of the Aditambo Idzodzo video.
Oh yeah. Way so, back.
Like how you caught like my statements anyorwa apa. Wangotangira pakati like nyaya inenge ine kwanga yaba. Kana vanhu vachinetsana vanongonyeberana, and stuff. That was nothing serious.
Oh nice. And from the statement I read, it looks like I mean zvakamboitika between but wangotaura kuti aiwa hapana.
If it was there she would expose it. You understand? Yeah.
And but toda kutombotsanangura Tigons quarrels amunoita pa social media with fellow hip hop artists, munenge muchi aima kuachieve chi?
No, tinenge tisiri kuaima kuachieve anything. It's just like kuti ndeka kuti oleo wakamuka makuseni ukashama ngaya wabva kumuka unenge uchiaima kuachieve chi. We just be living our life and being real. Because hip hop is about being real. Yeah. So tinenge tikungova real with situations.
Don't bona vanhu vachidhisana, my hip hop artists muchidhisana pa social media nezvakasiyana siyana. But sometimes do you consider one's mental health? This is not a direct question to you, but I'm just like in general.
Well, like mental health in terms of what? Like when we diss a papi, it's like tikatikana boxing. Okay, let me give you a good example. Kuboxing and it. Kana vanhu vachirwa muboxing limwe munhu anofana kuconsidera kuti uyoyo ari kufungei mental state man.
Kungokanda zvibhakera chete.
Because boxing is a game, hip hop is a game as well. That's just it.
Saka hazvizo affect her in the long run?
It's not supposed to affect anyone. Yeah.
Or divide the fans?
You
collaborated with Aishan on the song Kure,
yes,
which rocked airwaves and was widely played nationwide.
Yeah,
that song got pieces, no doubt. And whose song is it? Dayan?
Well, like song here, I'm sure kuti pese pa yakaplay kana pa Star FM panapa yakazoplay wa yakungwenzi featuring T-Gons, right? So it's Aishan's track featuring T-Gons.
Oh yeah.
But now pane zvinhu zvanga zvaitika like pakugadzira song, the agreement patakaita tigadzira song was just different, but it's unfortunate that we didn't go to paperwork and everything. But right now we're in good books, everything is fine. Aishan, we managed to grow, in this industry it is perfect. Tiri vanhu vanenge vachikura pakuita ma mistakes and stuff, but we aim to keep on growing. So na Aishan, we're in the good books right now. We don't have a problem. Panga patotadza kuwirirana in terms of nyaya song. So takazosvika pakuti takawirirana, I understand.
What was the problem then?
Nothing. The song is ours.
I mean, bamamchiti manga matadza kuwirirana.
Tanga tatadza kuwirirana because obviously, when we release the music, it's a business on our side, right? Even when you put it online, the sales and everything, money comes in, even the royalties afterwards and everything. You see? So it was just a moment I was now starting to failing to get anything, and we sorted the case, and we're good now.
Nice. And there is something about your lyrical content, T-Gons. Creativity is just on another level. Aiwa, ipapo mwari akakupa sando akakupa chipo chako tokwawo sando dzako.
I really appreciate, man.
Although muma lyrics macho manje mune ma deep emotions, metaphors as well as aggressiveness. Where do you get your inspiration from?
Well, I get my inspiration from life as a whole. Everything that I know, everything that I believe in, everything that I have heard, everything that I wonder about, everything that I listen to, everything that I see, you understand? It just inspires me to be who I am. Yeah.
And tambotara nyaya drugs here earlier on, and I have heard stories of artists who take strong stuff, you know, just so to get in the mood before performing. Looking at the Western countries, rappers there at that side, the likes of Lil Wayne, actually praise my drugs, you know, and syrups. How do you prepare yourself to get in the mood?
Well, I think it differs from person to person. But Chukutanga, it has to be the talent. With me, I don't need anything.
Yeah.
And I think with everyone who is talented, they don't need anything.
Yeah.
But now you need to understand, with these drugs, they have addictions to it. So the person I think got addicted, the best way I think I should have gone kuzvifilisa iye kuti if I get this ndokuti ndiite the person that you want me to be. But I don't think kuti zvine effect.
Yeah.
It's just a bad behavior and character.
Nice. So what is your advice to fellow artists who are taking drugs, not only artists but even the youth also?
Well, you know, talking from experience, my drugs anokumisa, you know, passion zvese zvauri kuplana kuita in life, it's like unenge uri papause. Chechitu anokukanganisa health yako, maziya unotoita ngewo ameno zvinhu zvawakutoita. Chechi3 zvinotokanganisa mafungiro aunoita as a person. And ndiri munhu anounderstanda kuti these things are addictive. But ndinongokumbira kuti if you know kuti you're a person who takes drugs, you have to do the best kuti usiyane nawo, because they are not good for you. It's about you understand?
Yeah.
I think that's what I can say to them.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what measures do you think should be done or should be implemented to reduce the drug abuse in our country?
Well, I think kuma border I've heard Silent Killer talking about
it.
Last
time,
because kuma border zvimwe zvinhu ukadotopinda nazvo paborder kana kubuda nazvo unotadza kubuda nazvo because security yedu inenge iri saka masina yaari kuzopinda papi because muno maindustry asikura hana kuti zvinhu zvekugadzirwa. So I think the government has to touch on that in that way. At the same time, I think my NGOs or vanhu vese vane love nevanhu should just engage us, the popular artists, to educate the masses of people kuti my drugs asiwe, because at the end of the day it will affect the youth population in Zimbabwe, and that's very bad. Trust me, I'm a ghetto person. I'm always in the ghetto, and I feel like nyika yedu iri kudzokera kumashure nenyaya yemadrugs. Very
true. The next generation, it's a story. But right now totumbotipa chi freestyle. But before that, before we get into that, totumbotiroera chi freestyle. But umbotsanangurira before watiroera freestyle. What do you have in store for your fans this year?
Okay, so this year Tigons Mwembeo is gonna be concentrating more on the hip hop side. You know, last year I was fusing different sounds. That's what I'm gonna be doing for you. And I'm going to be releasing music with visuals too. And gwereneri tungoti mfaro kwa muri, you know, it's an election, Dongoti tungo kurudzirana peace in everything that we do, so that tunofamba zvakanaka.
Nice one. Hanzi olandibvunziro Tigons kuti video ravakashuta kubudiriro 2 kumagarage rakazobuda here.
To be honest, ndakangano. But I've shot a lot of videos. I'm sure probably it's out.
This also. Tigons is just phenomenal. I love the creativity. And is he married now? If not, let him marry me, because he's on the spot. Indeed, Pastor Obey.
Wow.
Let him marry. Okay.
Okay. Kuti achirora. Okay. Pandichazorora. Ndo pandichazorora.
Ndopa mchazorora. Mabaza maugade.
Pandichazorora ndo pandichazorora.
And all I followed Tigons in Diriko High School. This guy, I motivator. You know, only me and my friend and this other guy Tisutega taizi my lyrics ake. Anzi kubva papa anabela give up. Large up. So aunozonyora tsara kukamterere kuti unonzani wewe. Anzi tatenda way united pachita. Okay, and ola anzi 2-0 Tigons to collab na maskiri.
Namaskiri. You should check out Jet. We already did a track. I featured on his track on the Jet. That's ZHET. You can find it on his YouTube channel.
Yeah. Okay, so Tigons, yangu yako chimbo donate my bars for the next 4 minutes.
All right, we can do that. Yeah.
It's a freestyle. Oh, yeah. I don't know if it's freestyle, but do it right now.
You don't have instrumentals or anything.
Yes.
Nah, it's fine. We go like dzimwe nguva ndofunga mahistory maficha ndoshaya sei vachihata vaindisaiza ndikaraiza zvino ndaita mbiri mwari vakutondiketa ndakuavhodawo vodka whisky kana gin kunge rakafedha. Yeah. handisi tsaga kana maex angu anokuudza ndakadheta vanokudza handitarise shure ndotarisa moyo ndichishanda cause kwatabva kure vanenge vachindireva manje talk is cheap chidhura talk aidhure zim hip hop ndini ndiri mbune itaiti gonzo rikumberi mani imi msati shure tenzi uyai mundinunure mutipo ma blessings anskurira vana bullet please msazosiye abuse namusoma toraano mabhala toraano mangoma itaiti ito kudhakwa kushoma maboarding anawo madhoma vasi kudhoma zvinhu zvakapresa life yakaoma tise pafootstop mwari tiri pakoma imi namwari tachema neshona pastreet patriki imi nemambora ndopa unondoona ndikubola Pastar FM ndina ola mfana wangu anenge ari paside obva vachiziva kuti gore rineri ndokudai muri 1 ma 1v1 mova maona kuti ndokurova ine v11 gons imwe mbeu iye wamunoti 10 inini ndomuyendera pa 11 mova maona kuti inini ndiri 11 ende ndokudai kana vanhu muri 7 right now zvinhu zvikubva musoro makumbo hobo kuita kunge ezongororo ndikakutarisa kona unocheta muna musoro mafans angu imi hade doro anoda zvinhu zvenge zvakangonaka apa gonza kuzvifunga right now ndiri lion kunge laga nya I castle elite boys rangu feature yangu iri bright apa futi ndiri fly kunge kite all our udze gons watch as right yeah, wow, we had to do it on the acapella.
Hey, my guy.
Acapella.
Acapella. I respect you, my guy. Much respect, Tigons. We really appreciate your works, and looking forward to playing your music, more music. This year, 2023, and more awards your way.
I appreciate. Thank you so much, guys, for the love and support. Make sure you check out my song with Nyari. It's a gospel song. It's on YouTube. Diriwe Nyasha. Shout out to Gusha. Shout out to Z Nation. Shout out to Zim Celebs fan page. We love you. Yeah.
And how can people get in touch with you, T-Guns?
You can find me everywhere on Facebook. It's TIGONZI. That's T-Guns. Same way still on Instagram. You can also follow me on Twitter and everywhere on all the social networks.
Nice.
Materera Star FM kana mchidonzo wa songs.
Mfeso wangu ni mabuzz.
Ndine mabuzz ndakutonzi munenja.
Munenja. Batigos why? Azruba kupika izo. Ndine mabuzz ndakutonzi munenja. Big shout out to Mdara Itai munenja. Chimdara jangu futhi as well. And so thank you so much T-Guns for coming through on the spot. I thought it was T-Guns live on the spot segment. We really enjoyed my buzz in the far my buzz kunyanya. Kana mapoza chirongo ayo waka muchacho na chiripo pa Facebook page tunachisia chiripo as well as the YouTube channel DJ Ola 7. And I many thanks to the crew behind the scenes, Mike Lord 5 Mushunja, the guy behind the cameras, and the Nyegetrai Dingana, Madam Producer, the producer of this program, and of course getting up a sando kapena Pink Trans vakameka sure kuti kati mkomana irikubuda zvakanaka, and also Bachelors Republic for making sure that Ola is looking good, is on point with these, nice suits. Big shout out to you, Bachelors Republic team, and Star FM Kwanas Totitombo Mirapan. We are back again tomorrow on the spot with a footballer, soccer star, former Warriors, player. That's Willard Katsand Bosiamboka to Negatina Homangwana. So don't miss that one. Kwanas, bye bye.
The After Drive. Ola 7, flying high on Star FM.